This quite possibly could be one of my most favorite communities out in Queen Creek, Arizona. Today, I'm going to give you a tour of beautiful Barney Farms. And stay tuned because this community has amazing water features, lakes, paths, sports courts. They have multiple parks. They also have an incredible amenity center. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back from Queen Creek, Arizona, Barney Farms by Fulton Homes. Hi, I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady at eXp Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate. All right, so we are in Queen Creek, as mentioned, and you may want to know where in Queen Creek are we. So we're actually right on the border of Maricopa County and Pinal County. So the border there is Meridian. So when you are east of Meridian, you are on the Pinal County area, and then when you are west of Meridian, it is Maricopa County. So for tax reasons, you are in Maricopa County here in Barney Farms. Now this is a community by Fulton Homes. It's been out here for about 3 years, and the total of homes that they're going to have in the community is projected to have about 1,700 homes. Now, right now in the current phase that they have, it's all single level homes, and you're going to hear birds in the background because this is an absolutely perfect area for birds to live, with the water, with the grass, with the trees, with palm trees. It's an absolutely beautiful community. So Fulton Homes is the only builder out here, and at the time of filming this video, at the end of 2025, there's roughly 300 to 400 homes that they have sold. Now they're going to have a new phase that they're going to be building, which will have single level and full 2-story options. In the current phase that they have, it's all single level with the option of lofts. You might say, well, isn't that like a 2-story? It is very similar to a 2-story, but they are more expensive for the builder to build. A regular 2-story is going to be more of that straight up kind of box style build, where a loft is different in how they build it. It's a lot more expensive for the builder to build that home. So they're going to be building more kind of pocket friendly homes out here. So not going to be quite the same price point when they have that new phase come out. Probably going to be more in that low to mid 400 starting price range, instead of now where base price is in that mid 5s and then goes up, well over $1 million. They are going to have full 2-story homes in that second phase. So want to make sure you guys kind of know about what is going to be available out here. So if you want these larger homes, more luxury, more expensive homes that are including a lot more, now is your chance. They do still have some available, but you're going to need to grab those before those are gone, because they are going to more of the affordable price range homes after this, where they're just going to take out some of the things that they included before, and I think they may go, start going with a different landscape package as well. So let's talk more about that landscape package. So if you're familiar with Arizona and new construction, you might know that a lot of the builders will include your front yard landscaping, but there are a lot of builders that don't. So I want to tell you they're doing something a little different here. They're actually giving you a refund of $2,500. So basically they're paying you $2,500 after your landscape is complete. So it's almost like you're getting a $2,500 budget for your front yard landscaping. So they are helping you out with that, but it kind of gives you that little bit of flexibility to put your own character into your yard and do as much as you want to do with your yard, versus just going with a builder package where every single yard pretty much looks the same, has the exact same plants and the exact same finishes. So that's the nice thing about it, is that you do have that flexibility. All right, so let's go back to talking about the location. I know I kind of spun off there in a rabbit hole for a moment, which I do often. I get really passionate about things I like about the communities and I want to share them. So, and really quick, I will get back to the location, but really quick, in case this is your first time watching one of my videos or first time to Arizona Living Group, I personally want to welcome you. I'm Kelley Norton, and I am an associate broker here at eXp Realty. I'm a Valley native, and I've been selling real estate here for about 25 years. So I want you to know that if you are thinking about moving anywhere within the Valley, or you're looking to relocate here to the Phoenix area, or you're looking to retire in Phoenix, we are happy to help you. I run the Arizona Living Group team, and we help people just like you that look to buy or sell homes in the Phoenix area. So if you are looking for a realtor in Phoenix, please reach out to us, call or text. Best way to reach us, or just go on the website, ArizonaLivingGroup.com, and you can hit contact us. So as promised, let's go back to talking about the location. So this is the East Valley. So if you are looking at the city center where like Phoenix Sky Harbor is, it's about a 40 to 45 minute drive to the east. And Queen Creek is also further out than, say, Gilbert. You might have heard of Chandler, Gilbert, Queen Creek, Santan Valley. We're out farther east, okay? So the cross streets that we're out here are going to be Queen Creek and Signal Butte. And you might ask yourself, okay, what's around the area? So within the community, you have tons of amenities, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. But right across the street from this community, you actually have one of the community parks. So the amenities that you have over there are multiple pickleball courts, there's sports courts, and they even have community pools, awesome water slides. It's really a great city community area, and that is literally right across the street, right across Signal Butte from Barney Farms community. Now, you also have a lot of shopping and dining nearby, so within 2 to 5 miles, and even closer than 2 miles, but 2 to 5 miles, you have all your major shopping. So you have, you know, your Home Goods, you have your Trader Joe's, you have Sprouts, there's a Costco that's 4 miles away. So it's 2 miles in one direction, and then you turn and go another 2 miles. So it's a total of about 4 miles away. The other shopping center is about 3 to 5 miles away. Major grocery stores within 2 miles away. And then right at the corner, you have a little pizza place, there's a tropical smoothie cafe, you have a couple little places to eat, and there's a coffee shop, and you also have a Macayo's and Nando's Mexican restaurant, which are two of my absolute favorites that are just within a couple miles of here. In fact, Macayo's is really cute the way they've done like a front patio area. There's a really big bar in there. And Macayo's is a Valley favorite. It's been around for a really long time. My favorite thing to get there are the chicken fajitas. Now, as you see here, there is a Fry's Marketplace. Now, this is one of the popular grocery stores here in Phoenix, Arizona, and this is a very close grocery store to Barney Farms. It's literally right across from the community. So there are amazing amenities out here at Barney Farms, and I'm going to try and walk out on this awesome dock here without falling in the water. But this is a really deep lake, and so they have fish out here too. So what's cool is that you can actually have your own kayak, you can have your own paddle boards, and you can come out here and do water sports in your community, which is absolutely amazing. Now, they also have the community pool areas as well, but to be able to come out here and do some water sports right in your own community and go for quite a ways is really awesome. Now, they don't have a facility here where you can rent these boats, but they do have, you know, this dock is for you to just bring your own out here. So sometimes you'll see people bringing them in their truck, or you'll see them rolling them out on their rollers. So it's really cool if you guys really like to have water activities. This is a community that is a lake community in Queen Creek. Don't want to miss it. So there's 4 different communities out here inside Barney Farms. Now, again, these are all Fulton homes, but you have the Meadows, the Orchard, the Groves, and the Fields. So the Meadows are going to be the least expensive and the smallest floor plans. You have 1691 square foot to 2659 square foot. Prices ranging in that 514,900 base up to 647,900 base price. You then have the Orchard collection, which ranges in 2,045 square foot to 3,168 square foot. Now, these larger square footage that you're seeing is actually the floor plans in the Orchard that have the loft on top of it. So you have single level homes out here that they can add a loft, which make it almost like a full 2-story, but constructing these loft homes is a little bit different. We'll talk more about that in the video. Now, the price range on the Orchard is $578,900 base to $724,900. The Groves is 2,407 square foot to $3,595 square foot. Prices ranging from $660,900 to $798,900 base price. Then you have the Fields, which is going to be the largest, most luxury collection, ranging in square footage from 2,740 to 4,595 square foot. And these will be base priced $756,900 to $1,018,900. All right, so I am inside the smallest floor plan they have available out here, the Alpine model, 1,691 square feet. Now the 4 different collections do come with different lot sizes, but they have a little bit of flexibility within the Meadows and Orchard to be able to kind of swap. So if you want to take one of those floor plans and put it on a larger lot, you can definitely do that. The newer collections that they're going to have, the lot sizes are going to have flexibility to be a little bit smaller under that 40-foot wide product, where now you're finding over 40-foot wide product lots out here. So they're going to have smaller lots in the newer collection just to be able to give a little bit more affordability. Now out here currently at Barney Farms, they do have 10-foot ceilings and 8-foot doors included. They include the service door. They include a side mount LiftMaster garage door with the auto security to where you can lock it and unlock it remotely, which is super cool. They have the cathedral insulation all the way up to the top of the attic, which is the top of the line, the best that you can get out in the market right now, in my opinion. Really well energy efficient and insulated homes. So you're getting a really well built home here. Now in the new collection, they're going to take off some of the extras. So I don't think they'll have the LiftMaster, the side service garage door. They'll have 9-foot ceilings, but they did decide to keep those 8-foot doors. So if you've ever been on a tour with me, then you know that I have really given you the emphasis of the importance of a really tall door, especially for taller people. So I'm 5'11", so I'm pretty tall. And if you are a taller person or you like that really grand feel, having those 8-foot doors is super, super important. So it really makes a big difference. So I'm glad to hear that they are keeping the 8-foot doors even in the newer collection. So Barney Farms really has that luxury lifestyle. So there's a really large amenity center that is behind me here, and this is incredible because if you have the need to rent out a venue, this is available for you. It's a huge indoor area that actually opens up to the outdoors, to the lake, to this beautiful grass area, and it's rentable for the community residents. So it's $175 an hour for the first 4 hours, and then any hour after that is $75 an hour. That also includes tables and chairs. They have a whole storage room in there where they keep the storage for the chairs and the tables. There's even a little prep kitchen type area as well. So this really truly is like a venue space. It's not like some of the communities that have like a fireplace and couches and stuff already in it. It is really more like a venue. So if you want to have a really big conference, if you want to have a wedding, if you want to have a really big birthday party, this is really great. I believe I saw capacity was about 330 or 336 people. That's huge. So right now we are over in some of the sport court areas. So there are 2 pickleball courts behind me here. There are 2 more that are just down this walkway. And on each side of this area here, you have the pools on one side, and then you have the big amenity center over on the other side. So you have your 4 total pickleball courts. You also have a sand volleyball court, which I think is pretty cool, being that I used to play sand volleyball. And there is a lighted basketball court, and that's what's really cool, you guys. You have multiple sports courts here. There are walking trails throughout this community. So if you want a community with walking trails, if you want a community with sports courts, or a community in Phoenix with amenity center, this is amazing. It truly has it all. What I love about the pool area is it kind of has these like different sections. So you have more of a lap lane area, and then you have more of this like play pool type area where they have all the water features dumping. And then they have an incredible patio area with tons of seating, tables, and chairs. So again, another great option if maybe you have a little birthday party in the community that you want to do, or bring family members out to the pool. There's a lot of places for you to sit. Now, throughout the community, you have a bunch of pocket parks. You also have a lot of ramadas. There's swing sets. There's tons of play areas. And there's even barbecues throughout the community. So at these little park areas, there's even barbecues. So really gives you that sense of community, a great way to get outside, use your amenities. And the HOA is only $160 a month, you guys. So that is really, really good. Now, it is not a gated community. It would be very difficult for them to gate the little clusters in here and gate this community. I think I had talked about it with actually one of the Fulton sales reps, and it'd be like over 100 gates if they did little pocket gated communities within here. So it's really great. We've seen the security guy coming around talking to us. So I don't know if the security is going to be here after they're done building, but right now they definitely have security out here at the community. So all of the infrastructure here at Barney Farms began about 10 years ago. You guys, they even have zip lines for the little youngsters. So that one's a little bit more secure. And then we have these were for the little bit more brave kiddos, for them to go ahead and have fun out here at the park. Now, what I love about the parks they have out here is they did not spare any expense. They have the amazing shade sails over these parks. They have the soft wood chips out here for them when they're playing, and you have ramadas, you have all of the seated bench areas, and check out this cute little chicken coop. This is absolutely amazing. Again, I think this community has some of the coolest parks in all of Queen Creek. So one of the things to note when you're out here is that there are some planes that do go by. So out here in the East Valley, there are some airports that are nearby. So you do have some. We just had one that kind of seemed like a little bit more of a military plane that went by. So that's not uncommon to have that out here. So you might ask yourself, you know, are there mountains or hiking, biking trails nearby Barney Farms? So you have the Superstition Mountains, which are out to the east, and then you have the Santan Mountains, which are to the south. So those are the nearest areas. Now, this is not like some of the communities that you'll find in the West Valley where you have hiking trails right in your community, but you do have these amazing green belts, amazing waterways, the lakes. So you have walking trails within your community, which is really, really nice. Now, I want to point out to you all of the grass in this community. They have definitely made this a green, lush community with water amenities. Now, I want to share with you the schools that are nearby. I have family members that lived out in parts of Mesa, and a lot of their neighbors would drive their kids like 20 minutes to go to the school right here, right across the street, which is right off of Signal Butte. Now, you saw some history there that we showed you a little bit early with the Barney family. So the school right here is the Catherine Meacham Barney Elementary School, and that is a K through 6. And this is a pretty highly rated school on Great Schools. So this is an 8 out of 10 and then an overall A rating for the elementary school. So it's pretty popular. Again, you know, I know a lot of people that have driven their kids to go to that elementary school. So it is a pretty popular one here in the area. Your high school for the area is going to be the Queen Creek High School. And that also has a performing arts center within the high school that's very popular. All right, so I was just enjoying the beautiful lake out here. Guys, another thing I want to share with you, this is a very, very pet-friendly neighborhood. There are people that are out walking their dogs and pushing strollers, jogging along these sidewalks. It's absolutely beautiful. And there are little doggy bag, little poop areas for you to put your little doggy bags in as you are walking throughout the community, at the different Ramada areas, at the different parks. So they really do make it a pet-friendly and a very great community that really gives you that opportunity to be social with your neighbors and be out getting fresh air in Arizona. So I thank you so much for watching the video. Remember, if you are looking for new construction or new build homes in Phoenix, do reach out to us before you go into the model homes. Your realtor does need to be with you on your first visit out. So make sure that you set up an appointment with us and we will get everything handled for you. They have 4 different collections out here, so it is very important that you reach out. We'll let you know which one will fall into your size range that you're looking for, the price range that you're looking for, and we'll be happy to help guide you throughout the process. Thank you again so much for watching the video, and don't forget, if you like the info, give it a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel and click that little bell. So thank you again for watching the video, you guys. Really, really appreciate it, and until next time, bye-bye.